Well, it's the nation's oldest and leading advocacy group for social change in public K-12 education. CER has been around 18 years, and we've been sort of challenging the status quo along those ways. Well, in a nation that is and should be the best in the world, we certainly need the best education system. And along the way, we realized that most kids weren't learning to read and write to nearly the extent that most of us kid ourselves into thinking they were. Reading, math, history, civics, geography, even our best performing kids are being outperformed by the lowest performing kids in other nations. So the educational crisis, which started becoming well known in the 80s, was a signal to us by the time it got to the 90s that something had to change. And there was a whole new crop of people on the scene to change that. Business, policy, media, and CER jumped in to try to unite all those forces and make things happen. The future of education lies with technology and innovation and really disrupting what we have now in K-12, but also in higher education. Most of the reason we don't have what we need today is because we've been doing the same thing over and over again, as if we still have the same public education system that we had 100 years ago. The reality is we know more today about how children learn, what compels people, what we need to know. We have a flat world, as Thomas Friedman once said. It's a global world. And what needs to happen is we have to give our kids access, our teachers access to all the things that lie outside of the traditional brick and mortar of the classroom.